Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Timberborn. A drought approaches in 0.2 days, but I'm sure it'll be fine, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. Welcome back, Poopopolis. And goodbye to Steve, who died of old age, and Tactical Fluke, who died of old age, and Sly Fox. People always be dying of old age. As long as it's of old age, that's fine with me. So last episode, we worked to sort of improve our storage, and I think that's going to end up being really exciting for us. But in the meantime, yeah, I need to know how. I need to figure out how to like maximize this stuff. Cattail roots, like we should have a ton of those, right? So this is cattail right there. They're gonna die thanks to some. Well, hopefully they won't die thanks to some drought stuff. We have a floodgate. My thought is, if we have more storage for cattail roots, we should probably have more cattail roots, right? Currently, cattail is this little, like, that's like 12 squares, that's like 14, so, you know, 26 squares. I'm good at math. Let's make it a little bit bigger and just kind of see what happens. Got one person, RJ, the Bar J, is currently working the aquatic farmhouse. But hopefully that will allow us to, hopefully that'll make a little bit of a difference, you know? So we have tons of food, we have tons of water. This drought is going to last 6 days. We have some logs in storage. My goal is to get more of these things all randomly. We also need more spatterdock. Feels a little crazy to be planting crops during a drought, but I don't know. What's the worst that could happen? Don't answer that. So that's how they're doing. What about over here? We've got water in the thing. This thing is still not being built. It needs 12 logs. That's it. Can we construct it? I feel like... Actually, I don't know why I'm even prioritizing it. I don't think it's that important, frankly. I think it's basically a backup water source. I want it to be constructed so that I can sit there and never have it working. And just have it ready as a backup. Okay. Is it finally time? The answer is probably no. But is it finally time to start thinking about automating some... These things dry out in 8 days. That's good, because they're not gonna... the drought is not gonna last 8 days. These ones dry out in 13. Those also are not going to... They're not going to... What's the word? They're not going to end up dying there. I got to be honest with you. I'm a little bit concerned about some stuff. Depth is 0.37 already. I feel like we should probably lower this a bit. Chuck some water in. Yeah. What is it here? It's like 0.6. Maybe it's all these new crops. I don't know what it is, but maybe we should limit the showers. I don't know that limiter does what I think it does, by the way. It says depth 1, limit 1. Yeah, that limit is definitely about the water level and not about the amount of beavers. I thought maybe they were taking showers 3 at a time. I don't know. Okay, we're going to be on a massive power loss during this drought. Even if the wind was working, we would be at a power loss. I really want to figure out a way to get my batteries back up to, back up to near... to not resting at the exact bottom. Does that make sense? Currently, we're supplying 400 out of... The demand was like 1,600 horsepower. Kim S. died of old age. Oh my god, everybody's dying of old age. RIP to all of you. Luke, Mink, Navi. Oh no, not Navi. Okay. You know what else I'm kind of thinking? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. After we did all this storage upgrading, we want to kind of see how that affects. We want to see more full bars of storage than we do empty bars of storage in terms of like food. Potatoes is at a dead, just dead empty. That's not good. Wheat has 1,200 potential storage, and we want to see that number go up thanks to all this wheat we planted. But, frankly, we could also just probably plant fewer carrots because the carrots are, like... The carrots are, how do I say this? The carrots are, like, overflowing our storage. Oh my god, what's going on? They already used all their water right here? Shit. Okay. They have any extra water? Oh boy. Okay, we'll put it at like 0.2, see what happens. Little water in. Stop pumping. Stop pumping. First off, just stop that. Let the water go down. Depth is 0.09. Okay, well, there's only 2 days left. I'm sure it'll be fine. Depth here is 0.36. I feel like we could probably lower this a little bit too, once again. And probably give it a good old pause on the large water pump. Drink from our store so that our crops can keep growing. You know what I mean? It's like the basics of managing these droughts. Oh my god, it looks bad. Okay, so basically I think I want to take some of these and turn them to wheat, you know? Can I just move like, a good amount of this to wheat? I don't really know if that's smart because it seems like it's a little bit, I mean, it doesn't seem like, it's definitely harder to use wheat. You have to like process it. And I'm not very good at making sure that it gets processed. But on the other hand, if we're growing carrots and our carrot storage is just constantly full, then we're just wasting farm ground and people's hours and all this other stuff. So we'll do a little bit of wheat here. I'm guessing, honestly, that over here is going to kind of carry our carrot storage. Look at this shit. They're full-on carrots. They don't know what to do with all the carrots that they got. And we're probably going to need to... They're completely out of water here. Yikes. And we're probably going to need to, like, do more potatoes and stuff over here. I don't know. That's my thought. Potatoes and wheat over here. Cool. We'll try that. We'll see what happens. I feel like I should prioritize wheat here, probably, just to be safe. Wheat takes 10 days to get to full, whereas carrots only take 4 days. That's interesting. We're going to learn how to farm wheat. We're going to learn. All right, how are things doing here? Plenty of water still. Some logs. Plenty of food. This I messed up with, but that's okay. We'll be all right. Hopefully. I feel like we probably, honestly... Our power situation is a bad one, but I don't know how much I can do about that right now. The other thing is, I've been a little loath to build housing because I feel like that's how you get into a lot of trouble. Drought has ended and cycle 15 begins. I feel like you get into a lot of trouble building too much housing and then all of a sudden you can't care for anything. But it might be time to get back on the old... Adding a little bit of... What's our state over here? Let's go indigestion town. 4 vacancies, 1 incapacitated. But we're only at 46 workers, and I do think we could use more. The drought has stopped, meaning we can turn the large water pumps back on. That's good. That's good news for everybody involved. I don't know. Sue me, but I'm going to build a little bit more. I'm going to build a little bit more housing here. It's such a weird way to build housing, but I don't know. It seems doesn't exactly save space, but maybe it will. I don't know. Paths and structure. Path right there. Okay. Cool. Now, what does our power look like? Now that we're not in a drought, I want to see... Windmills are currently running. The demand is 1,600. We just don't have enough power. We may store some overnight, but we just don't have enough. So let's look at it. I mean, what can we do? We can build more large windmills. We could build more power wheels. Sorry, water wheels. Thing about those is they're just going to be less and less effective as we go on, right? Okay, what about just chucking some up here? This is not a place that's going to get access to water. It is a place that I could build more buildings, but it's not going to, like... Shit, I could do some here. That works. This works too. Okay, that seems like a win-win for me, honestly. I don't really want to look at how many storage projects I have. Construction projects I have set up right now, but you know what? We'll see how long it takes them to get built. I'll keep an eye on the timer. I put them down. We'll see how long it takes them to get built. We'll see if they even get built this episode. Okay, floodgates should now go back up to like 0.95. Because we're back out of a drought. We can do that. We can also flood this a little bit more. Technically bump this one up to 100. I think we probably could use some more housing over here too, right? Like, what are we at here? 9 vacancies? Oh, yeah. Okay. Things are growing over here. They are a-growing. Where do I want to put people, though? Kind of a funny place to put a house. What if we did, like... Oh, this is a terrible way to build a house. Fuck it, we'll do 2 at the same time. I'm going to build a really interesting thing right here. Okay, the max amount of ones I could add would be there. So I don't need that one. Put a little stair up. A little path across. Boom, done. I think that'll double the... Oh, shit, I forgot we were... Oh, boy. My bad. I killed the crops. Oh, they're fine. Yikes. Well, maybe they're not fine. I put stuff underwater. It just makes my day when I get to ruin these beavers' day. What, does that say something bad about me? I don't know. Probably. Okay. So how are we looking? We still have like 0. So in terms of food, we basically never keep anything in our food category that isn't carrots or berries. Because everything else gets eaten too quickly. Currently, we have plenty of cattail flour. So that's where? That's like here. Cattail crackers. Yep, there you go. Get those cranking. Yep. Then how much? We do not have a lot of potatoes. 24 potatoes. But I guess we can grill those. That's fine. I'm going to do a crazy thing. I'm going to turn this storage right here into cattail crackers. Because if we're going to store everything for cattails, we have to have some storage for cattail crackers. Currently, we don't have any. So, there's that. Let's see here. Oh my god, these got built. They got built in less than 3 minutes. Or less than 4 minutes. Holy shit. How's our power looking? Well, it's nighttime, so we're very slowly storing power. If we store power overnight for about 8 hours at around about 2,000 supply, that means we chuck like 16,000 extra into the system. But right now, actually, we're just producing at an excess all the time. So that's great. It's great news. That's fantastic news. Okay. So we definitely need to grow more potatoes is the other thing I'm seeing. Like, we should probably make this a potato farm. Carrots are still full, right? They're still full. Still full. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it. It's time to... It's time to, let's see here. See, that didn't work. I tried to clear the planting area, and that did not work. Instead, what I need to do is go... Mark resources for demolition. Sunflower seeds, I also don't know... Do we ever do anything with that shit? Ever? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I do think occasionally there is a little bit of... yeah, sunflower seeds. So they're eating them. Some of them are eating them. We're not producing enough for everybody to be eating them, but... I mean, we must be producing like 10 sunflower seeds a week, you know? Okay, it's been too long without a disaster. I feel like the Timberborn gods are gonna have something to say to us here before too long. Potatoes take 6 days to get full, which is a long time to not only make one potato. But we'll put you on potato priority. We'll probably end up getting rid of those sunflowers and making their own farm somewhere else. I'm not really sure. What's the deal over here? There's all this, like, low level. You know what I mean? Like, if I could just get some water in one of these areas. Right there. Right there. Oh, yeah. We dam it. We fill this whole area. I mean, we'd have a mine there that would be in the way, but... Oh, my God. Speaking of the mine. Yeah, it's still not built. Never mind. If we dam it, like, right here... Like, the water's going to run down and, like... We'd have to be careful not to have it overflow here. But... And frankly, not to overflow on this little farm. But we could have a whole little... A pond through here, too. Kind of cool, right? I don't know how you go about doing that. Probably starting a district up here that could do that job. Okay, these places are getting built. Does nobody build anything in this town? Oh, we don't have enough workers. And one person's frankly homeless. Okay, shit. There's 10 vacancies, 15 workers. Well, then fucking build these houses quicker. Right? Who builds stuff in this town? Who do I have to talk to? I'm going to build the house, and then none of this is going to get built along the way. Shit, that's the problem with my setup. Well. That's a problem for another day. Problem for tomorrow. Okay. So how are we looking? Potatoes are getting... harvested. We have some spatterdock. Our wheat storage is going up, which we like to see. Dandelion storage is full. Cattail flower storage is fine. Where's our cattail storage? Do we have any cattail storage? Or does it just immediately get turned into... I don't know if this cattail that we planted has already been harvested once or not at all, you know? So how are we doing here? Population here. Currently 5 unemployed? Excuse me? If I migrate them over to Constipationville... then that solves their unemployed problem, but it also makes a homeless problem. Now we have a bunch of people over here that don't have beds. So, how do we solve that? Can we build? Did people build in this town? Employs additional builders. Do I have one of those? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. The district center employs builders. I was not aware. I mean, I probably was aware, and then I probably forgot for a series for a lot of episodes there. That explains a lot. I would love for you guys to build these houses. That would be amazing for me. And for you too, frankly. Okay, are our batteries working? Our batteries are working. So just those couple extra windmills chucked us over the top of our sort of balance as long as the water is flowing. We want this to be full by the time that the drought or bad tide happens so that if the water wheels don't work, then we are good. Unconnected building. I mean, fucking sure. I know. It's all this stuff that's also unconnected. So, if you want to just prioritize all of them. At least that will prioritize it over the other house. And then maybe it'll get built. This thing is getting slowly built. It needs a bunch of treated planks, which I think we have over here. 190. I think our cattail cracker storage is going to be really good once we get these, once we get this storage set up. Like, this is now going to be cattail crackers. So hopefully we'll make enough based with the cattails we have. Although frankly, we may need to put more people in this farm, right? Put a second worker here. That's now 2 vacancies. That's okay, though. If we do that and then expand the planting just a little bit, we can go out like 4 more squares with our spatter dock. Yep. We've also got these areas through here. Got a little bit of area for more cattail. There and there. And then I think we probably should just plant some through here, right? Can you plant it in the Lido? I don't know. If we're going to employ 2 people there, we should basically make them work as hard as we can. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. 11 vacancies, 8 free beds on this side. No, sorry. The free beds are over on Constipationville. Okay, cool. Lots of vacancies. Can I just have it so that the populations auto change? Automatic? Automatic immigration was disabled. I think we just keep them all on, right? I don't even think that we need a minimum anymore. Just have them migrate wherever they want. See what happens. Seems fine. We're going to put a little bit more flooding in just real quick. I'm getting really nervous because the game has not told me that something bad is going to happen for, I think, way too long. Way too long. Does nobody go up there because there's no path? Is that what's happening? Probably. Okay, we'll do that. So what's our next big project? I mean, we got this house built, so now there's tons of sorry, don't mind me. I'm just checking the death notifications to make sure that everybody who's dying is dying of old age the way they should. What's next? We do have a new food store. Cattail Crackers is now full. That's exciting. Grilled potatoes, we now have 0 potatoes, so that's not working. Can we do grilled spatterdock? That should knock a couple out. Cattail Crackers. Can we go for bread? We have lots of wheat. It's up to 700. We're basically going to alternate Cattail Crackers and bread at this bakery and see what happens. Unable to get all required materials? Why? Wheat flour? That's me. That's on me. You're right. That's on me. I probably ought to just have one of each of those machines. Probably the smart thing to do. But I don't know what I'm doing. Has that been made obvious? Currently 3 unemployed here in... So wait, hold up. 3 unemployed here. 9 vacancies over there. But there's 0 free beds. It's because they took all the children over there. Why'd they do that? Okay, well maybe the auto migration thing is not working as well as... I do feel like we should probably have more kids at Indigestion Town. It's like where we have the larger amount of people, you know? I don't know. I'm sure you guys will figure it out. What do you need me to help you with this stuff for? Losing power because the wind is nice and slow. We're storing bad water? We're storing bad water. Let's go. Okay, we got to try something new. We've done too much. We're working on a mine, but that's going really slow. What about a refinery? Produces various types of fuel for bots. Oh, that's going to hurt our food stores, ain't it? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, that's going to hurt. Might as well chuck one down and start building some stuff, huh? We're going to need another of these storage things. Another tank. Let's chuck this one right there. I think this one is probably going to need... it's going to be for biofuel. Is that what this makes? This produces biofuel. So this is going to be... Wait. What did that just say? Drought approaching in 3 days. Great. Love it. Okay. So you're going to be holding biofuel, and you're going to be making biofuel out of what? Probably carrots, right? We have 1.2k carrots. I do think I'm going to limit you to 1 worker for now, because I do not even have the other things, right? The other parts of the equation. Where did I get this from? Science. Bot part factory. A bot part factory. Sure. Let's chuck it down right there. It's like in the same area. Beavers are injured? Why? What are they doing wrong? Ray Hay, come on. Get it together, Ray Hay. Robin. And Kurt. Come on, Kurt. 7 are homeless. Wait. So what's happening here? 7 are homeless in Indigestion Town, but there's 2 free beds over in Constipationville. For unemployed, 8 vacancies. I don't know. If the beavers aren't smart enough to figure this out for themselves, like, I don't know what to tell you. We got to do a little bit of flooding. And they're probably saying, Ryan, this is what we pay you for. Figure it out for us. And I'm like, I don't want to micromanage you. Do a little bit of flooding to raise the water level here, and then we can look at all this carrot. That's too many carrots, actually. But that's good, because we're about to start making biofuel, so it's probably about right that we have an overabundance of carrots. The other thing is that's going to take more water. It's going to take more water, so we're probably going to want to, like, pause this if we get low on water at all. A bot assembler. My honest thought is, what if you throw it, like, here? And then I can just put a little path through here. And that is technically connected, which is the best kind of connection, is the technical ones. Okay. Power's holding steady. Look at that nasty gas being released into the atmosphere. Let's go. Progress. Progress. 0.7 days until this thing hits. We have 89 bread out of 0 storage. We can do better than that, right? We have to come up with some bread storage. What's the freaking deal? 0 bread storage? What's this currently? That's Spatterdock. Okay. We're grilling it so quickly, but we're not doing anything else with it. Okay. How else can I start storing stuff? I mean, I could put something right here. Another one of these. Another big monstrosity. I need storage for... What did I need storage for? Let's make some bot chassis. I needed storage for... bread. You know, a vaguely important resource. It's kind of a bummer I can't put more on top of here. Like, I could technically build that, but I can't get people up to it. What if we did a large warehouse, like here, and let people up on top of it kind of the same way? You got to kind of do it this way and then let people up from the back, maybe? I don't know. I like being clever with our... can also do it right there. I like being clever with the way we store stuff. Now, what am I gonna hold there, though? I said you can do it right there. Sure, but like, what are you doing with it? I also don't exactly remember what I do with pine resin. I don't really remember what that's for either. Fuck it. We'll put bread right there. A little medium warehouse, that's fine. It's fine. Bread. Done. It's kind of like right by the bakery. So it's almost like I planned it in advance. Okay, we're making bot chassis. I don't know where those get stored. Probably nowhere. Speaking of storage, we should probably do a little bit of storing over on this side of town. Where do I want to put that storage? Probably like up here. This is an area that's not going to get a lot of water ever. So you could hypothetically do something like, oh no, did I fuck that? Did I mess that up? Yeah, I think I did. That's all right though. How do I get people up there? Can I go over? Like, the drought has started. People can walk underneath the platforms, right? Drought has started. It's going to last 7 days. We'll take one of these, the small ones, for... I don't know. Never mind. We'll wait. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, drought has started. We should probably pause on the large water pump and, frankly, pause on the biofuel. Because the biofuel has a whole medium tank here that it would try and fill if we weren't careful. So, we're at 0.53 there. Go ahead and just let a little down. Will they never build this if... Do I have to, like... Is turning it off meaning stop the building? Or... It is. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. Okay, 6 days to go. We have lots of water. We have some logs. We're working through our cattail crackers and stuff. Probably need to switch this. Is the grist mill still working? It is. We've got wheat. Oh, yeah. Water level 0.5 seems fine for now. Not taking any water out of the ground. Our happiness, our well-being is at 25. Where could it go up? Chestnuts, which is a thing I've needed to work on for a while. Maple pastries. Contemplation spot. Dance hall. I do feel like I'm probably being brought down by the fact that I've just realized that nobody over here has anything to do that is any fun. Whoops. That's on me. I just realized you guys don't do anything fun. You guys have a medical bed? Please tell me you have a medical bed. Okay, well, you've got one now. We're just going to go down the whole list. Do you have a teeth grindstone? Yes. A rooftop terrace? You don't have one of those. I got to figure out a way to get you one at some point. I don't know. You have to, like, enter from the side, so you could do, like, here. We'll get you one of those eventually. A shower? Sure. You guys can shower. That's fine with me. Do it up here. You know? We'll build you a shower, a medical bed, contemplation spot, a Lido. I'm realizing that this place up here is sort of our, like, our recreational water, you know? I honestly think the Lido should be right here, though. Cool. They're gonna have more being than they know what to do with, you know? More well-being in particular. I think we can just get the antidotes from the other side. An agora. Now this is all fancy. This is all high-tech fancy stuff. An open hall where beavers can let their tails loose. Is that worth it? 1,200 sign. Jesus Christ. I feel like if you're going to build one of those things, you build it in a place that does not have water. You know? Like a place that is not potential for growing crops. Okay. Constipationville is getting an upgrade. Let me tell you that. How's the water over here? Not great. Probably lower it a bit. What do you think? Lower it down to 0.5? 4 days left? How's the water over here? 0.39? Oh my god, this water in this little thing evaporates so quickly. Holy shit. Evaporates or whatever, I don't know. Seeps into the ground. We should pause this water pump. We don't need it. Shower. I guess you can't pause the shower either, which is kind of funny to me. I feel like overall our this building is unconnected. Says who? So, oh, right here. Yep, that'll do it. Also, you guys can pause because we do not make enough parts for you guys to do all your. We do not have enough parts for you guys to be making stuff yet. We have one bot chassis. I don't need 2 people sitting in a bot assembler being like, "Yep, I'm ready to turn that bot chassis into something else." I feel like our overall well-being is going to go through the roof once I realized that maybe one of my 2 cities was like 27-11. That probably had something to do with it. I don't know. Just a guess. Okay. God, it's hard work keeping these beavers dying of natural causes, you know? Let's see here. Is the mine up and running? Are we completely out of metal, by the way? No, we actually still have metal. 43 biofuel, 1 bot chassis. Only 23 scrap metal. This thing requires 200 treated planks, which I'm sure are gonna arrive via this thing, right? I don't know. Probably. Treated planks. Where are they? Right here? Import if needed. There's a workplace demand, so it should start coming in, right? I don't know. I'm still confused by exactly however that works. Okay. Is our grill out of stuff to bake? Grilled spatterdock? I think it is. Let's go grill potatoes for a second. Get rid of some of those 130 potatoes we have built up. Are you guys done with the wheat flour? No, you still have plenty to make. Okay. But our bread is kind of capped out. Do we still not have any bread storage? Oh no, it's being built. I understand. Okay. I was like, what? I thought I fixed that. I had not yet fixed it, but 2 days left. How bad's the water? 0.28. Go ahead and drop that completely to 0. That didn't do anything. Okay, never mind. Raise it to 0.95. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Like, I think at this point we might honestly be in cruise until we win the game mode. I know that probably sounds aggressive and probably foolish, you know, hubris, etc. But like, I don't know. I'm just looking at the facts. I'm like, I don't see how we messed this up. Can this be built? Oh yeah, it can. Scarecrow helps with the aesthetics. We'll do one of those over here by the farm somewhere. I don't know. We got to put some of these aesthetic things in the places that people walk right by, you know? Like that should actually be a lantern, probably. Put a scarecrow like right there. Put a beaver statue. Oh, yeah, we need one of those. The beaver statue right here. 1 day left on the... I mean, our water is absolutely tanking. I will say that. You've got 565. You've got, like, none. So we'll hit play on this. So that somebody works this pump. And 23 unemployed. Did y'all just have way too much unprotected sex in these new houses, or what's happening? Something's not right. The water pump is paused, but that's like 3 jobs. These are paused, but that's like 0 jobs. Bread is full, by the way. Holy shit, that's cool. What's happening? 21 homeless? What? Holy shit, we have way too many beavers. Who's the happiest Wait, can I actually rank them by their happiness? You can see who exactly is super happy. Who's the happiest beaver in the entire bunch? I see a 33, 36. That's a lot of numbers. Who's the happiest and who's the unhappiness? 37, Kurt C. That's got to be the happiest beaver I've ever seen. Holy shit. And he's unemployed. That's amazing. 37 for Mathis. Also unemployed. Maybe that's the key. Who's the unhappiest beaver? No one's in the red, right? 12 is pretty unhappy. Brian works at the district center and hates his life. 11. Alex works at the district crossing and hates his life. Okay. Anyways, explain to me how I have 21 homeless beavers. And maybe it's the kids thing. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'll send like 10 over to Constipationville probably. And then they'll probably be homeless over here, right? Yep. 5. Currently homeless. I don't know how to keep up with that. I guess I can build more, but like, then I have to feed more. How did we get to 20 extra people? Are they just like disregarded? Like, I thought at the early part of this game, I honestly thought the beavers would only have kids if there was room for the kids, you know? And now they're making love with no regard for what can't get all required materials. Why? I guess I just need to ask you to import. Oh, there's an export threshold too. Import always some treated planks. I don't know what export threshold means, but we're gonna find out before too long. Okay. Unfortunately, we have survived this drought. I mean, fortunately, we've survived the drought. Unfortunately, we've survived it, and it's time to call it an episode. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. The drought ends and cycle 16 begins. I have an unhoused problem. 11 people. They're not a problem. I just don't know what to do with it. 4 beds that are free, but 11 homeless people. Explain this to me. That math ain't mathin'. Probably across different cities, if I had to guess. Yup. Okay, let's see how that did. No, I went the wrong way. Shit. I don't know, dude. I got to build more beds. That's the only thing I can piece together. I got to build more beds, and they already built it. They already built it. Okay, if I'm gonna build one more, and then we're gonna call it an episode. I didn't mean to build the second one. And I'm just telling you, if you beavers decide to keep having sex, that's on you. Is it because I built a dance hall? Are they just going out and getting drunk and making merry? The dance hall's not even done yet. Either way, I have to stop playing. That's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.